Hi guys, today we'll be talking about alcohol, why alcohol was such a popular medicine for such a long time and still is. Cheers with Pinot Grigio. After we cheers, we cannot put the glass down without drinking it. That's like ancient sort of superstition, I guess, a belief. Once you cheers, gotta drink. Cheers again. And how to use it properly, and actually what is this phenomenon of alcohol in this culture, in our culture? Why is it so popular? People was using alcohol for a long time. We've got recipes for beer and making wine and mead, the honey wine, all the way from ancient Greeks and Egyptians and even Sumerians. So alcohol was always such a popular thing, but why? What does it really do for us humans? And so I was having a drink the other day, and it just occurred to me that what was happening with me when I was slowly sipping the wine was all my resisting thoughts was diminishing. The mind stopped producing so much thoughts. It dimmed out a little bit, and I started to just experience my being. So alcohol is a medicine, not to be taken for granted, that helps us to step in the power of our unresistant thought about what we really truly want, help us to daydream, help us to create in our mind something that we think may be impossible, without the thought of, oh my gosh, I'm so crazy, this is impossible. So alcohol was always serving the humanity in its development and its evolution, actually, to remove that resistance. And so it's nice to drink in moderation, as they say, because the resistance is usually like from mild to medium kind of type of resistance, like normal, ordinary person resistance we have. So like a drink or two will be enough to diminish that, and so we start to feel good. When we don't have that resistance, or when our resistance is diminished, we feel good normally. And you can kind of like know how much resistance you have by how you feel. So if you feel lousy on a regular basis, look internally, look at your resistance, look where you're resisting life and the life process, where you don't trust the path of life. And diminishing yourself with thoughts like, oh no, that's never going to happen to me, with me, or to me. I am not good enough for that. They can be successful, but not me. Things like that. They're very subtle, and they've been those resisting thoughts were ingrained in us since we were little children. Maybe we learned them from our, parents and grandparents, and so we taken upon their resistance. We learned the resistance from them, because when we are really small, children don't really have resistance. They just take everything as it comes to them. They don't, they allow life just to happen, because they're just so fresh and new and open still. So being like a child is the path that can actually of least resistance. And so when you are childish and playful, that is a path to take that will probably avoid lots of struggle in your life. And alcohol helps with that. So let's talk about like alcohol, so people who drink a little bit too much. Obviously, people who don't feel good, they have a lots of resistance. And so now you can tell how much resistance a person have by how much he or she drinks on a regular basis. Normally I drink like maybe once a week or twice a week I have a glass of wine. To me, it's not a big deal. It's just more social thing. But some people really needed to relax because they feel so tense. And the tension comes from resistance, your inner resistance, your thought patterns that's resisting what is. And so people have a drink. And people who have lots of drinks, alcoholics, oh, those poor guys and girls have so much resistance built in that they now need all this medicine. And when you take too much medicine, obviously, first of all, it's diminishing that resistance just for that little while. Second, it's so detrimental for the body to drink too much alcohol. It's kind of destructive, destroying your brain. You're stopping to brain too much, the brain just gonna like not function right. And the cure for those who drink too much or people who have too much resistance is really truly to take a deep look within and sort out where they have those negative thought patterns, where they build this resistance, and start and begin to little by little dissolve it in their own light. And what helps a lot in this process is meditation. Different therapies are probably good. Some of them better than others. Some of them are not so effective. But to me, meditation is what helps you to look into your own internal light and connect with truly who you are. And nothing, no therapy ever beats that. Because ultimately, the goal of any therapy should be that. Unfortunately, lots of like psychotherapies, they focus on digging the crap out and looking at the crap. So then you put all your attention on those negative thought patterns, you giving them so much attention that they become, again, your focus, and then you just dwell on them. Instead, why not even worry about that and just grow your own internal light that feels intrinsically amazingly good, because it's your sort of God inside, that's your soul, that's we people, and everything else is made out of light and love, pure light and love. So connecting to that essence in yourself, which is in your heart, connecting with this, silencing the mind, connecting with your true self, and then slowly expanding it to the size of the whole earth. And when you expand your energy so much, all these little negative thoughts and belief systems, they become so small, they become insignificant. So you mostly now feel good. And living in this expanded state creates miracles. It's a state of enlightenment. It's when you're most creative. It's when you create from your innate, from your true self. So, and following your soul path in your life, and expressing yourself at your best. So, I want to cheers for the wonderful medicine that helps us sometimes to kind of reduce that resistance. But when you feel like drinking too much, stop drinking and look at your resistance. Because this is a crutch, actually, in the terms of removing resistance. So this is a crutch, even though it tastes good and feels good, but getting there without alcohol, getting there just with meditation and just bringing your attention to your true self, that is the path to take. And I hope I created a little bit of excitement and curiosity about this subject in you, so you would be inspired to look within and grow that light and feel amazing all the time. Let's together create the heaven on earth. Namaste.